you guys, it's Wendy coming to you with a project share. I'm getting ready to mail out a Flowish junk journal to a partner of mine, and so I just wanted to show you what I put together for her. A reminder, of course, with the Flowish junk journal is that it's not meant to be a finished product, rather it's more a supply type journal. It's meant to be deconstructed and used by the recipient in any fashion that they see fit to, whether that's making cards or junk journals or whatever art projects they would use these materials for. It's just a handy way of gathering the materials, and typically is meant to be a little bit more artful rather than, say, sending happy mail where it's just kind of a jumble that comes tumbling out of an envelope. So I constructed this one out of actually several file folders. In this case, I've got the outer file folder and several of these green inner file folders. And I've got all kinds of tags. In here I've got some scrapbooking paper. I've got tons of scrapbooking paper because that's how I started in terms of my crafting. But nowadays I'm sort of gravitating away from it, so I'm always kind of pleased to pass on parts of that collection. I think at a certain point I'll probably start to use that scrapbook paper as a base for when I'm jelly printing, and that way I won't feel guilty about not using it. But I'm going to pass on that little collection. Here we have everything Halloween, little 6x6 papers, a couple of little baggies, and this cute little embroidery patch, little pumpkin patch. Have some stickers. In here I've got an envelope with a bunch of journaling cards. Some just random things, some stickers, some mathematical flashcards. Here I've got several decorative envelopes, this Corey Dantini art card, doily, some more scrapbook paper, another doily, tissue paper. Here I've kind of gathered together all items that are sort of neutral color. That's kind of a thing that I do when I send out flow journals, is I try to organize smaller things according to color. I just think if I received one of these, I would want to go ahead and just pull this envelope off and start working on a project, and oftentimes I'm inspired by color. So here I've got some kind of stencils. I have an alphabet stencil, a heart stencil. In here, some post-it notes, some stickers, a collage that I made. These are some floppy disk envelopes. I think they're kind of cool for the sake of junk journals. And of course they come in really bright, wonderful colors. Have all kinds of little cutouts and things. A lot of these I'm starting to go through the Flowish junk journals I've received, and I'm moving into that space where I'm just going to accept that there are some things that I will probably never use in projects, and I'm going to pass them on. Not that they're bad, not that somebody else won't find them useful, but just things I'm going to pass on. We've got some scrapbook paper, just all sorts of little bits and pieces. Some napkins. Here's the technique where you use Citrusolve in National Geographics. This came from my dog's bark box. It has a cute little fall scene. I included some labels. In this case, these are for the little hard discs, so they're little squares that you could jelly print on or stamp on, and of course they'd be good for crafting. I tend to save paper towels if I think that they've soaked up a lot of ink and look really pretty. I'll use those. You can always separate those into plies so that they're all thin like tissue paper and put them over book paper and they look really beautiful. So hopefully my partner will like that. Some more scrapbook paper, tissue paper, some pretty silver metallic paper, and of course we've got everything on the back side, so I'll kind of flip through that. Here I've gathered all sorts of things that are small, that are colorful, sort of multicolored, as well as some ATCs in there that I've made. Here I've got some list pads. I'm sort of addicted to list pads of different sorts with different patterns, and so I've passed on some of those. A long time ago, I came across a whole bunch of these at Michael's, and they were on sale for I think 50 cents, and so I loved the little wooden hangers, and in my mind I thought I would just go ahead and put my own little flags on there, use these as patterns, and that never happened, so I'm passing on some of those. And then here we've got a map envelope that's again filled with all sorts of materials, just a bunch of good items for paper crafting and junk journaling. And then finally I have this little prescription bag, and again it's filled with all manner of things, just maps, all sorts of things. And so yeah, I've got that put together, and I had this piece of ribbon that somebody had gifted me, and I thought that looked really pretty with the outer file folder, so I simply secured that just with a paper clip, and I'm gonna get that sent off to my partner. So I just thought I would share that, and it would give me a chance to say hello to you guys, and I will be coming back to you in a couple days with both some Happy Mail and a shopping haul, and hopefully a giveaway soon. I've mentioned that in a couple of videos. I did pass 1,000 subscribers, and so I know that the protocol and the tradition is that you do a giveaway. So I've been doing some thinking on that, and I'll get a video up just as soon as I can. But in the meantime, I wanted to share this before I got it to the post office, and hopefully you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.